Merhaba YouTube ALSENYAZ Oyun kanalına hoş geldiniz. Ben İsa. Kingdom Come Deliverance serisine kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. İyi seyirler, başlayalım. Şimdi bir önceki bölümde ne olmuştu? En son görevin olduğu yere gitmiştik. Taç'ın kayıp bir taşı vardı. Orada birkaç tane haydut bulmuştuk. Bir tanesini öldürdüm, diğerlerini öldürememiştim ki normal olarak bile kaydedemediğim için en son burada başladık. Yaptığım için. Şimdi ne yapacağım? Bu görevi salacağım. İlk önce bizim bir sağlam bir para kazanmamız lazım. Para kazanıp bu kayıt etmemizi sağlayan iksirden alacağım. Onun haricinde yaralanma gibi durumlar için bol bol sargıya ihtiyacımız var. Yani şu anki tek işimiz para kazanmak olacak. Bize bayağı bir para lazım. İlk önce bir değiştirelim. Bazı bölümlerde böyle olacak arkadaşlar. Yani benlik bir durum değil zaten. Biliyorsunuz, izliyorsanız sürekli. Kaydedemediğim için sıkıntı olacak. Yaralanıp öleceğiz. O yüzden sıkıntılar olacak. Ben de isterim sorunsuz bir şekilde oyunla ilerleyelim. Ama maalesef böyle. Hava kararmışken şöyle bir şey yapalım. Bizim bir tane görev vardı. Bu bizi yaralıyken iyileştiren kadının amcasına bir borcumuz vardı. Onu bir ödeyelim. Hangi görev o? Şuna olan borcumuzu ödeyelim. Al bakalım paranı. Bana onursuz iş yaptırmaya kalktı. Kabul etmedik. Parasını vereceğiz şimdi.
I've got the money to pay that debt.
And I was afraid you had a chamber pop for a head. Hand it over. That job's still going, if you're interested.
Yok, almayayım.
I'm not interested.
Paranı al. Yoluna bak.
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sasa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is, a loner who don't talk much. but he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. But before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Şimdi neyi söyleyecek?
Take care now. Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade. Use it to turn the whole mechanism like a robot. It's quite easy. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with your head. Otherwise, you'll be fucked and you'll have to start all over.
Anlamadım ki ne dediğini. Ben bu işini anlamadım ya.
Forced it, broke the lockpick. That crack could be hurting Gutenberg. You have to watch out for that. An experienced guard will recognize the sound at once.
Hoca anlamadım ki. Ne değişik bunun bir şey var, sistemi var. Kesinlikle bana göre değil. Yani hiçbir şey anlamadım ya. Ya buradan tek anladığım sarı olan noktaya geldim oluyor herhalde. Onun haricinde niye olmuyor? Yok ya, anlamadım. Böyle o alanlarda zaten çevrilmiyor. Sarı yerlerde çevriliyor. Deneye deneye öğreneceğiz. Yapacak bir şey yok. Yok yok, sağ ol. Benlik değil.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the Rat Aid tourney?
Yok ya. Bahis falan oynamam. Sağ ol. Parayı zaten zar zor kazanıyoruz. Gideyim yatayım ben. Çok karanlık bir şey gözükmüyor ki. Buradan nasıl çıkacağız? Çıkarız.
Shouldn't you tidy yourself up a bit?
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
I'd like to know... So, how'd you like it in Rattay?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
Do you know anything about those human rapists? About... you know...
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... Well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
That's all.
Ne görev var? Bu görevi ben yapmak zorunda mıyım ya? Bir dakika.
That job you wanted me to do, I won't do it. I paid both you and the apothecary, so we're even.
You're an ungrateful pup, aren't you? Well, suit yourself. If you ever need anything, you know where not to go. Farewell. Good day to you.
Can you tell me... what's the local lord like?
Sir Hanush? He treats his people well, but he's tough as an old oak. The way things are these days, I wouldn't wonder if he and his men started kicking some asses.
What's Sir Hans' capon like?
Ah, that worthless dandy. Sir Hanush has to knock some sense into him, or I dread to think what will become of this place when he takes over.
Do you know Sir Bernard, the Rattay captain?
He's a grumpy bastard, but fair, I'd say.
What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters, but this mess isn't good for business. Them two brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
Do you know anything about those Cumans?
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own two eyes what they're capable of.
That's all. You've an honest trade. How come you got mixed up in crime?
Evil times. The harvest failed, and there was no grain to mill, and a child to feed on top of it all. I had no choice. And meanwhile, the lords in the castle and the monks in the monastery stuffed their craws to bursting. Where's the justice in that?
So you took justice into your own hands, is that it? And now you take whatever you need?
Pull your head out of your arse, Henry, and take a good look around you. Wars come and go, but nothing really changes. It's the poor that do the dying, and the nobles who reap the rewards. We have to survive somehow, so why concern ourselves with morals?
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're, properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could, store them for you. And you'll get some coin for, taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Olabilir.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. Farewell.
Yani şöyle alırım aslında da çok pahalı. Niye bu kadar pahalı? Ne kadar? 1K. 1K dediği 1000 herhalde. Para ödüyor yalnız ha. Bunu alsam ki hepsini bile alamam. Tanesi çok pahalı ya. Bana sargı lazım aslında. Sargı var mı? Yok değil mi? Sargı, bu ikisi şey lazım. Kaydetmemi sağlayan ikisinden lazım. Çok para lazım. Bunlar bile hiçbir şey yani. Şöyle bir 50K, 100K olacak ki rahat rahat kayıt ikisinden alayım, sargı alayım. Üstümü falan daha sağlam hale getireyim. Hadi üstümü daha sağlam hale getirmek için satın almama gerek yok. Haydut maydut öldürüp onların şeylerini alırım, öyle dizeriz kendimizi de. Dediğim şeyleri kesinlikle almam lazım. Paraya da alamayız. Zaten pahalı. Yani şu anki durumdaki, şu anki parama göre rahat en azından bir 10.000 olması lazım. Heh. Bundaki görevi almayacağım. Belki ileride yapmak istersem yaparım. Şimdilik kalsın. Onun haricinde. Görevlere bakalım. Tamam, sadece bu görev var. Şuradaki soru işaretlerini bir açalım. Tamam. Ama ihtiyacımız yok bence. Şimdi kanalımı geç. Kilidi açmadan bir yer daha var. Evet. Tabakçı. Tabakçının olayı neydi?
Good morning.
Ne satıyormuş bakalım.
God bless.
Deri falan satıyor. Sargı alırım. 6 veririm. Şimdi onun haricinde şurada görev var, ona bakarız sonra. Şurada soru işareti var. Şöyle bir uzayalım. Bu arada eğer oyun oynayıp siz de takılırsanız burada bilginiz olsun. Bilmeyenler için söylüyorum. Ben de internetten bakarak öğrendim. Burada baş muhafızdan kastı şey diyor. Kahya var. Kahya ile konuşacaksınız. Evet.
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic, and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables. Look, smell. I'm so late.
God be with you. I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
I'm not sure. I'm just a boy from a forge.
Not anymore, lad. Now you're a part of Sir Radzig's retinue. That brings responsibilities. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. and you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff.
Tamamdır, güzel. Oo, para da aldık.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
May the Lord watch over you.
Saat şu an kaç ki? Tamam. Gidip teçhizat alsak zaten. Oradan dönüp kiliseye gidene kadar zaten saat 11 olur. Hatta geçer de. Şimdi. Tamam, araya gideceğiz. Ne olmuş ki bunlar mesela? Niye çarp acaba? Biraz yemek alalım. Üstündeki yemekler bozuk galiba.
My respects to you. Take care now.
Alkolü geç. Ne alalım? 5 tane alsak. Bir tane bal alsak. Elma alsak 5 tane. 10 tane evet. Tamam, biraz da bal şarabı alalım. Bir tane. Ulan kaç kıvrışınım var? 420. Bunun bir 10.000 olması lazım.
Just thinking of it.
Sadece bir de şey olayı da var değil mi? Bu üst kıyafetlerin yırtılması, kılıcın falan parçalanma olayı. Onlar için de ayrı para ayarlanıp onlar mesela çok para gidiyor. Mesela full böyle üstünün şey olduğunda kötü hale geldiğinde onanması bir 10.000 groşen olsa o zaman bir 20.000 groşen benim sabit olacak. Şu anlık olmaz da. Yani o 20.000 groşen rahat kazanabilecek duruma gelmemiz lazım.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name?
Henry.
And in fealty too?
Sir Radzig Cobbler.
Yes, I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home, Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Sopayı ben ne yapayım bununla? Dalga mı geçeyim? Benim kılıcım var zaten gerek. Şimdi saatimiz kaç olmuş? 10. Tamam, oraya gidene kadar herhalde 11 olur. Şimdi şu aldığım şeyleri de bir giyeyim. Bunları bence onarmaya gerek yok. Dediğim gibi ileride hacı tokatladığım zaman onların şeylerini alırım. Fazla mı aldık var? Aynen. O zaman kullanmayacağım. Kullanmadığım şeyleri satayım.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Lady Stephanie of Talmberg sent me to...
And what would she like? Fine clothes from Venice, exquisite spices from Arabia, jewels from Germany?
Wine. Good wine.
Ah.
Ah.
Would beer be enough?
As a gift for a noble woman's wedding? No, it definitely wouldn't.
Then that's going to be a problem. I gave the last keg of good wine away as a prize for the archery competition tomorrow.
Shit. Can I enroll in the competition?
But of course. Go to the shooting range above Rattay.
But what if I don't win the competition?
Then you'll have to persuade the winner to part with some truly excellent wine.
I suppose I'll just have to find a way to get it.
I'm sorry, there's nothing more I can do to help. Good luck to you.
Bana lazım aslında. Oklar niye bu kadar pahalı ya? En azından normal ok işimi görür. Bunları geçti. Ay sat mısın? Kalkanı da satsak mı ya? Ve kalkan kalsın. Bundan 24 tane varmış. Diğerlerinden bir tane var galiba. Hadi yazdım. On tane varmış. Evet. Kupa kalsın ya. Vazgeçtim. Malar. Şu okları satalım o zaman. Sadece bunun sayısı olduğu için bu kalsın. Diğer oktan da alayım. Yani normal oktan da alalım.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Everywhere they go, they pillage, rape, and slaughter. Oh, so the tales have it. Of course, all armies do that. But them barbarians take pleasure in it. May the Lord watch over you.
Dayanıklık 30. Bu kaç? Bunu da 30. Bir. Bunları alacağız mecbur. Bu ağırlık var şimdi de. Bu ağırlığı azaltmamız lazım. Bir 9. 76 5. Onları o zaman almayacağız. Ya bu göreve ben odaklanayım. Salla. Başka görevlere gitti mi uzuyor da uzuyor.
Through the mercy of God, rest in peace.
God be with you.
Saat kaç? O zaman bir saat şöyle bir şey yapalım.
And let the perpetual light shine. So we take refuge in this and stay not our supplications in our distress.
Kimle konuşacağım acaba?
May the Lord watch over you.
Canım niye indi lan? Bu niye böyle? Canım niye böyle azaldı acaba?
Sustain not our supplications in our distress, but deliver us from perils. Only pure and blessed.
Ne yapacağız şimdi? Acaba akşam 11 mi? Akşam 11 de olabilir gerçi. Ay Allah.
Pity on me, a poor wretch. Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men.
Yeah.
Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I don't want to be kicking around in the dirt while other men do honest work.
You're an eager one, aren't you? Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
My home, my family, my livelihood.
This is our church, St. Matthew's. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here. What the hell is going on here now? Just go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your people.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
Yani istemiyorsa kovacağız.
I think you'd better go.
I'd like to know why. I've got a right to be here.
No one asked for your opinion. You'll end up in the stocks if you're not careful.
Good man, please don't drive me away.
Not another word. Clear off.
Wait, I know you. You're Henry, the blacksmith's boy from Skalitz. Your father would be ashamed of you treating a neighbor like that.
I know you have it hard, but if you want to beg, then clear off to the church.
Have you no shame?
Sorry, but that's the law.
I know.
Thank you. I'm glad to see an honest man can still count on the law.
Yapacak bir şey yok. Kuralları ben koymadım yani. Kuralları kim koyduysa gidip onu
But you did the right thing. At least there's peace. Your old neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that.
Nöbetteyim. Pek bir şey yok.
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder, Zapruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day. Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard. Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Well, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Let's move along to the Inner Bailey. Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel. The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sassau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory. God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now where might he have got to then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is it? Here I am. Come on. Where have you been? Now, where was I? Ah. Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink. That fool got me all worked up.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Why not?
St. George, guide my hand. This'll be the one. No point in pushing it.
Allah, oyunu bilmiyorum bu arada. Öyle maksat oynayalım.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
I'll have a beer.
Money, money, money. Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Acaba bu oyunda şey var mı? Yandaş alma falan. İleride ne bileyim belki rütbem yükselir. Yanıma yandaş asker falan alabilirim. Görevlere birlikte gideriz. Güzel olur eğer öyle bir şey varsa.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save them bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful
Harbiden
lord
biz neyi
of
zorluyoruz ki?
It's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Lan biz de yani kaşınıyoruz ama ha. Sonunda kendimizi ya hapse attıracağız ya da öldüreceğiz.
Beat him down! Let him have it, Sir Hans. That'll teach you how to talk to your betters. Teach that insolent pup a lesson.
Show him.
Ne oldu? Dayak mı yedik? Dayak yemişimdir kesin. Canım alsın.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hanush, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Well, him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Could be. You're the blacksmith's son from Skalitz, ain't you? The bailiff here could probably use you. He's got some jobs for the Skalitz refugees, but he's not sure who's good for what. He was moaning about it here yesterday.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
No one I can think of.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Young Sir Hans is our governor, but Sir Hanush is his guardian till he comes of age. That's not a day I'm looking forward to.
What's life like in Rattay?
Life is good here. By God's mercy, the war's passed us by so far. There's nothing but them refugees to disturb the peace.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
I know they got nowhere to go. Skalitz is a pile of ashes and the countryside ain't safe. But they've been here too long. Some of those buggers got light fingers, and not a one of them appreciates the sacrifices we made for them. May the Lord watch over you.
spy for that cloth. Very well.
Şimdi şu saati bir 5 yapalım.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
Whatever you say.
Take care now. Let's go! Here! Hurry up, blacksmith!
Umarım başımıza çok kötü şeyler gelmez.
Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir?
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. You understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you've vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honour, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt. let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir. I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation.
Biraz fark
for the hunt.
ettiyseniz yamula yumula gidiyor.
I'd
Şarkı
like to
işte mi
hear
yavaş
about
yavaş?
it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Skalitz and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
I'm not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out. We'll make camp here. Bring me wine and bacon from the saddlebag.
Coming up, sir.
At long last. So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
Just so.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke, at least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and
Sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
Like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Cumans.
What? Cumans? But...
You should see your face.
I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares too, eh? But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them. Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz, right in front of my eyes. The Cumans slaughtered my friends and neighbours, and it was a miracle I got away. I don't know what else I can add.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? That the Cumans have horns and hooves? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Bekle. Yani şafağa kadar bekledi. Doğru anladım umarım. Ben şey yaptım ama doğru anlamışımdır.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you? Sir? Not now, blacksmith. Keep it for morning.
Sabah oldu ya.
What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Oh, really? Such a renowned hunter needs help?
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins.
Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them.
Ne varmış? Alırım, satarım ya. İmkanı mı acaba? Hasarı var. 3 mü? O zaman bu daha iyi. Girelim girmesin. O zaman ormanda dolanacak mıyım? Doğru mu anladım? Bildiğim kadar yaklaşmam lazım. Bir tane tavşan var. Tamam. Allah'tan yavaş tavşanlar var ya. Evet, tamam. Çok zor ya. Kılıçtan da zor. Vurabilsem. Ah be, tam vuruyordum, üstünden geçti. Yay işi o kılıçtan da zor. Vur şunu. Evet lan. Ay geyik var lan. Yok kalmadı normal olarak. Uçtu geyikler uçtu. Nereye kim bilir nereye gitti var ya. Lan birini avlayabileydim iyiydi be. Yeterdi o bana. Ortaya vurdum. Geyik avlayabilsem aslında. Çok şey ya, çok kötü oldu. Buradan da geyiği vurursun be. Bundan geçiyor, rezilliğe bak ya. Öyle artık. Vurdum. Ölmen lazım. Zorlacı yoksuluk zor. Sürekli böyle sağa sola oynadığı için ya baksana, duran geyiği vuramıyorum daha. Öleceğim mi artık? Geyik kardeş. Öldü. Oh. Bayağı ağır oldu ama. Görevin ben bittiğini nereden anlayacağım? Ve şurası. Böyle.
My respects to you.
Have you seen a horse running loose? A dappled grey?
I have indeed. Or at least I did see a riderless horse gallop through here. It went too fast for me to be sure of the color.
Where did you see him?
A short distance down the road, there's a brook. I was there fetching water when that horse gave me the fright of my life.
And where did he run onto?
Well, he splashed about and then ran upstream into the woods.
Much obliged.
My pleasure. Good luck in your search. Good luck to you.
Ne yapacağız şimdi? Şu sölü arayalım ya. Ya da uyuyalım mı? 2 saat kestik. Maksat kayıt alalım. Öpekesi nereye geliyorsa oraya doğru yürüyeceğiz. En son bu taraftan dönmüştüm. Tamam, dönelim zaten yakın. Gidelim bakalım. Güzel de karın doyururlar. Biraz zaman bekleyelim şöyle. Saat bekleyelim bakalım gelecek mi?
So, what have you back?
How did the hunt go for you, sir? I did quite well. Look.
Show me. Not bad, though. Quite good, actually. For a common blacksmith's boy.
Shouldn't there be some reward for the victor?
Jesus, the insolence. A serf asking his lord for coin.
Sen
But
istemesini
never
biliyor
let it
musun?
be
Biz de
said
isteriz
on a pinch
tabii.
purse. Very well, then.
Your serf humbly thanks you, my lord.
That is good.
It's getting quite late. I think we've had enough fun for one day. Henry, mount up and let's go hunting.
Üstüm çok ağır olduğu için de önce şey yapmam lazım. Şu ağırlığı biraz boşaltacağız. Nereye gitti lan? Nereye gitti? Nereye gidiyoruz acaba?
See here, a wallow, and it's been freshly rooted. There'll be balls somewhere nearby, so just like last time.
Bu ne biçim domuz sesi mi olur lan? O domuz değil ki, başka bir şey.
Or watch out for me from the top of that mound there.
Ya kurttu ya da başka bir şey, anlamadım.
You want to take him down with an arrow? Certainly. Why wouldn't I? You won't kill him like that. Boar is hunted with spears. Is that so? So now all of a sudden you're a master huntsman, are you? Watch and...
Bak saldıracak. Okla öldüremezsen onu. Öldür lan.
You see that? Damn, I'm good. Quiet. So, next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, you can...
Geri kalktı.
After him! Fetch! Mount up, Henry, and chase down that swine!
Yeah.
Hey,
Thanks.
come on, old.
We'd better vanish quickly. Follow me.
Emberek, vid...
İhmal. Kum yok lan. Kalmamış mı? Öl artık. Öldü. Kum okulu. Demek ki ileride bir işimize yarayacak.
What the hell was that?
Arma!
Vurmayaydık iyiydi. Bu durumlarda işte yayla iyi indiririm de işte vurulmamam lazım. Ya da vurulursam hemen iyileşmem lazım.
Hey, you! You sodomite! What's it like to be fucked by a horse, eh?
Rosshen, vad grossig du, Ben.
I fucked your mother yesterday, pagan!
Yes!
She said your old man couldn't get it up!
Hey! Osman, Vigyaz! Vigyaz! Rahat olun sana çekin!
Gel bakalım okları.
Your mother shut you out, and your sisters have bigger cocks than you! Look here! You bitch! Show me your tits! Come now, stop pretending to be a man and get those others out! All right, I admit it. It's all right, I admit it. It's humiliating to get caught by three
Bir tane mi varmış lan?
tags. What are you gaping at, you blowfly? Never seen a real man before? Look here, you bitch! Show me your tits! Come now, stop pretending to be a man and get those others out! Lord Jesus!
Sonunda ikisini de öldürebildim düşmanlarım.
Henry!
Lan neyi var saldırım? O kadar kötü durumdayız ki. Hadi.
Henry! I'll have a bronze bust made of you, my friend. But where have you been till now?
Oh, you know, I was picking berries, had a drink of wine, took a little nap.
You lunatic! They almost had me roasting on a spit!
I'd say it looked more like they were about to take your maidenhood.
Now look here, dung grubber. Is that any way to speak to a nobleman?
A nobleman with crushed balls, friend.
Now you're playing with fire, boy.
I could have you in the pillory for that. And then with my own 2 hands, I'd crush your balls.
That wound doesn't look good, Sir Hans.
You're right. Those Cuman swine roughed me up a bit. And my damned horse has bolted. You'll have to get me home somehow.
The sooner we get out of here, the better. Who knows how many bandits are creeping around here.
Let's go then. I've had quite enough excitement already.
Ucuz atlattım. Ama 3. denemede anca şey yapabildim. Allah'tan çok uzak değildi yani kayıt noktası. Bana dediğin gibi o kayıt almamı sağlayan iksirden lazım kesinlikle. Bu da ne kadardı tanesi? 100 müydü? 250 küsür müydü?
It's Lord Capon. Get here, everybody. You, help him.
İyi, bu bölüm güzel bitti. Burada bir bölüm sonu yaparız.
How is it possible, Ratzig? Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
I don't know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you, Hans would be dead. And to think I sent you out with him as a punishment.
I was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Well, let's celebrate your promotion and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
Güzel. Terfi aldık.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
What now?
A stable boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it. I'm sorry, sir. Your vassal Smill is dead.
Who did this? Who were they?
We don't know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Benden kılıcı çalan.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Yes, sir.
My men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Thank you, friend.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be 2 men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword? No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Soon as the men are ready, sir.
Good.
Sonraki bölüm güzel olacak.
Wait in the courtyard for Henry. And give him a horse.
Güzel, artık atım da var.
His own mount?
His reward for saving Sir Hans. He'll need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, go! I want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
Güzel, vallahi iyi ödüllendirildik.
Skyhawk stud farm's been raided.
Evet, burada bir bölüm sonu yapalım arkadaşlar. Videoyu beğendiyseniz beğenmeyi, yorum bırakmayı, abone olmayı unutmayın. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşürüz. Kendinize iyi bakın, hoşçakalın.